The Nevada Museum of Art is the center of the cultural fabric in northern Nevada. They have a lot of great things happening in the new year. I'm Kylie Roll, the Vice President of Relocation at Dickson Realty, and today we have here with you the Director of Communications, Amanda Horn from the Nevada Museum of Art. Amanda, thank you for coming in and joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
So you are the Director of Communications at the Nevada Museum of Art. What is your responsibility and how do you interface with the art community in Reno?
So as Director of Communications, I am the spokesperson, the primary spokesperson for the Nevada Museum of Art. I also interface with numerous publics, so not just media, both regional, national, international media, but I also interface with the members of the local arts community and with sort of the broader public as well. So basically, I like to think of it as I proselytize the messages of the Nevada Museum of Art and the power of art.
So what is the message of the Nevada Museum of Art? Tell us a little bit more about the NMA for those of us that don't know.
So the Nevada Museum of Art is the only accredited art museum in the state of Nevada, which sometimes I'm not sure if that's the best thing to say, but you know, Nevada is not a hugely populated state.
Right.
We have been in existence since 1931, so
Wow.
we definitely know what we're doing. Now, in our current capacity and in our current building, that's only been since 2003, but truly we have grown as an institution as the Reno Sparks community has grown, and we really serve a lot of different publics because of our role, and we take a very strong focus also in education. So we don't do any exhibition without really drilling down and thinking, how can this impact our community and the children also in our community?
So the Nevada Museum of Art has really grown and changed, and you've been following the art community in northern Nevada for quite some time. How have you specifically seen it grow and change? What are the key things that have contributed to where we are now with art in Reno?
Well, you know, I think really what has happened is that people have started to understand the power of art and culture to a community. And really, we have been the bastion, really, of culture here in northern Nevada because we've been here so long. But we've really started to see, for instance, an embrace of Burning Man. You know, when it first came to the Black Rock Desert, people weren't quite sure how to take it. But now it's truly woven into the fabric of the city, into the commerce here as well. And so, you know, rising tides lift all ships. And I think that's really what we've been able to see. You know, we have, at the Nevada Museum of Art, have started to do projects across the state, really looking at how we can be one Nevada. The new Nevada is one Nevada. And we have now started to see the stakeholders throughout the state really understand that art is a business and that it can truly help with economic development and be part of the cultural fabric here.
I think that you're making so many great points about why it matters and why the Nevada Museum of Art matters to our community. And, you know, I think for me, what I love hearing is this economic impact in the business that comes from this. And there's so many people, companies, and individuals that are moving into Reno, right? And they're looking at this community going, well, I might be coming from San Francisco or New York, and there's so much art and culture. What does our community have to offer them? What would you tell someone who's watching this right now that's maybe, hey, I want to move my headquarters here, or I'm going to take a job at one of these companies? What do you tell them?
So, you know, of course, we won't be able to compete in terms of quantity of art that you would see in a city like New York or San Francisco. But people will be pleasantly surprised by the quality and the depth of the art community here and the scholarship. You know, for instance, at the Nevada Museum of Art, we have what's called the Center for Art and Environment, which is the only center of its kind in the world.
Wow.
And people come from all over the globe, scholars, researchers, interdisciplinarians come from all over the globe to study our archives, and it truly informs everything we do at the Nevada Museum of Art. And you see this, you know, we have the Reno Phil, we have really incredible institutions. We have two orchestras. We have the Reno Chamber Orchestra as well, you know, and there's ballet. I mean, I think people will be amazed. You don't think of a city the size of Reno as having the depth of culture and art availability that we do here. So don't hold your biases and let them keep you from coming.
So there is a concentration of great stuff happening. What can you tell us is coming next year? What can we look forward to at the Nevada Museum Museum of Art in 2017?
Well, Kylie, it is a huge year for us. 2017 is a conference year, as we call it. So every 3 years, we produce an art and environment conference, much as I was just talking about with the center. And so 2017 is a year for us, which means that beginning late summer, all through the rest of the year, every exhibition at the Nevada Museum of Art will be our scholarship. So it'll have our stamp on it. They're exhibitions that we organize that are all themed around art and environment. So that includes a Burning Man archive exhibition, which will travel to the Renwick at the Smithsonian.
Oh, that's
It
amazing.
includes an exhibition called Unsettled, which will travel to the Anchorage Museum in Alaska, as well as Palm Springs.
Wow.
So we are really putting our tentacles out there. We have an exhibition that is a model of an art satellite that we will be putting into space in 2018 with the artist Trevor Paglin.
Really
And
cool
we
project.
have Seven Magic Mountains by Ugo Rondinoni in Las Vegas and an interpretive center at the museum. So that's all in the fall. In the beginning of the year, we have a look at Mexican-American art with a show called Miradas, which is from the Bank of America collection. We have a Maynard Dickson show. Truly, there's always something going on at the Nevada Museum of Art.
There's so much to look forward to. And what I can say, Amanda, is thank you so much. And thank you to the great work and the incredible contribution that the Nevada Museum of Art does bring to our art community. It's growing and changing the face of Reno. So again, thank you for joining us. And we'll definitely see you next time.